In a small town where the whiskey flows, Christy Nicholson's heart it always knows. She's got a tough spirit and a gentle soul, her story the kind we all want to know. From the cotton fields to the honky-tonk bars, Christy's voice carries like a shooting star. She sings of heartbreak, love, and second chances. Her songs touch us all in all life's circumstances. Oh, Christy Nicholson, your songs, they bring us home. Through laughter and tears, you're never alone. You capture the spirit of this small town love. With every word and every note, you rise above.
Yeah, good morning, guys. Hey, guys, what's up?
Jake, come on over and let's get naughty together. I want to feel you all over me, Jake, inside me. Blast your man juices all over my face, please. Gimme some Jake Hudson.
Here's a few, here's the first one.
Today and watch the Jack Hudson podcast on YouTube and Rumble. Jake is the best at what he does, and that's not an opinion, that is just a fact.
Second.
Jake Hudson. He is the head of the HWO. Jake is going to make podcasting great again. Let me tell you.
You gonna be a link?
Today and watch the Jack Hudson podcast on YouTube and Rumble. Jake is the best at what he does, and that's not an opinion, that is just a fact.
You know who I have been watching on YouTube recently? This young man known as Jake Hudson. He is the head of the HWO. Jake is going to make podcasting great again. Let me tell you.
By the way, we do have some news. April Imholt they dropped the charges on April Imholt. They dropped the charges on yeah. So Yeah.
Is Dave Portnoy? You're going to send me a link?
Hey, but hey Jib, next time can you get me a shout out with can you get John Tapper to give me a shout out? Or Kevin Brennan, or I need more shout outs. And can you do them in MP4 this time?
Listen, it is Dave Portnoy. You're going to send me a link?
These were in me.
Who I have been watching on YouTube recently, this young man known as Jake Hudson. He is the head of the HWO. Jake is going to make podcasting great again. Let me tell you.
Yeah. Mm, by the way, guys, if anybody that wants to tip the stream, um, um, I guess I'm changing my here's- um I just had a friend of mine make you any videos in your inbox. He was up here this morning, Matt. Who is it? Who is it? Oh, Snoop! Yeah, I can see you, Joe.
Nizzle my nizzle. Everyone needs to listen to the Jake Hudson podcast, or you all some dope ass ninjas.
I didn't hear you was in here. Is it on water? Yeah. What? Huh? Okay. I don't have an Alex Jones. I do have a Snoop.
Jake is for Rizzle my nizzle. Everyone needs to listen to the Jake Hudson podcast, or you all some dope ass ninjas.
You can't run. You're in a bed. You're bedridden. I still have that. Sorry, wrong one. Oh, that's right. I took it off the board. Shit. Let me remove this. Hit prove it. I got it. Let's see. I gotta name these because they're gonna get was and then I'm gonna move it over to Jake's logos. Yeah. Supers. Let me see if it's. No. Why do I keep pressing the wrong button?
Do you think you can introduce me to Kyoto Whiskers? He is so dreamy. Him and I would be on the Jake Hudson show every day if you can make that happen. And I don't mind flashing you.
Damn it. Kyoto Whiskers likes dude, the guy's gay. The guy's yeah. The guy's gay. What? Kyoto Whiskers.
Rizzle my nizzle. Everyone needs to listen to the Jake Hudson podcast, or you all some dope ass ninjas.
Jake, do you think you can introduce me to Kyoto Whiskers? He is so dreamy. Him and I would be on Jake Hudson show every day if you can make that happen. And I don't mind flashing you.
My nizzle.
Ma'am. Live right now? What you need?
You ate something?
I haven't eaten anything yet. I just ate
Chicken nuggets fried in the thing.
fried in the microwave.
Yeah, in the Instapot.
Yeah.
You get a cake?
No.
Nothing.
Just donuts.
Another donut. I will never make that mistake again.
Yeah.
I have never been so sick before in my life.
Yeah. Hey, Heather. Heather. Yeah. They Portnoy.
Do you think you can introduce me to Kyoto Whiskers? He is so dreamy. Him and I would be on the Jake Hudson show every day if you can make that happen. And I don't mind flashing you.
Why keep I hitting the wrong button?
Jake is the best at what he does, and that's not an opinion, that is just a fact.
Who I have been watching on YouTube recently, this young man known as Jake Hudson. He is the head of the HWO. Jake is going to make podcasting great again. Let me tell you.
Listen, it is Dave Portnoy. You're going to send me a link?
What is up, guys? It is your boy Jake yet again. This is a disclaimer video. If you do get offended from my content, there's the door. Don't let the door hit you with the good Lord split you. It's my opinion. If you don't like my opinion, get the fuck out of my stream. This is a disclaimer video. Thank you. I'm playing these videos.
It is Dave Portnoy. You're going to send me a link?
I have been watching on YouTube recently, this young man known as Jake Hudson. He is the head of the HWO. Jake is going to make podcasting great again. Let me tell you.
And watch the Jack Hudson podcast on YouTube and Rumble. Jake is the best at what he does, and that's not an opinion, that is just a fact.
By the way, guys, by the way, Jake just said, by the way.
Jake, do you think you can introduce me to Kyoto Whiskers? He is so dreamy. Him and I would be on the Jake Hudson show every day if you can make that happen. And I don't mind flashing you.
Yeah.
Are you all some dope ass ninjas?
Oop.
Nizzle my nizzle. Everyone needs to listen to the Jake Hudson podcast, or you all some dope ass ninjas.
Yeah, we got a $20 goal, guys. If you guys can support the stream, guys. $20 goal. If you're not down with that, I got 3 words for you. Here's the thing. Mm. Hey, man. Mm. Yeah. Chad went yeah. Chad went is doing a stream right now, and he's doing a cut. And yeah, I just want to say to people, I might have a food review come up. I have a food review I might do tonight. I might post it as a video. I'm not even wanting to do streams right now. I really don't want to stream. I just want to go watch some YouTube. Wait until I get my money from Tech so I can Right now, my big bill is I need to get YouTube Premium, and I also need to go and re up my membership for Google. What? Here, and you do it right here. You forgot you had it in your pocket and you left with it. This is here. This. Hello,
Yo,
Chris.
yeah.
You
Who
don't
are you?
sound like
Yep.
yourself.
I'm on my AirPods and plus I'm sick, as you know.
Yeah. I just
Yeah.
put the porn blocker up.
I gotcha. Gotcha. Well, I'm not on camera, so you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. Oh, Isabella.
Yep. Yep. Did you see we got Ray DeVito coming
Yeah.
on tonight?
I'll see it when I'll believe it when I see it.
We don't have Ray DeVito coming on.
I don't believe anything. Here's the thing. God's a fucking liar.
Like I said, he's not coming on. I was joking.
I know.
Okay.
I knew you was joking because he won't come on our stupid show.
Well, we almost had a big guest for today.
Who?
But Chris Taylor Brown from Trapped. But Chris said he was unable to do it today, so but he's going to do it another time.
I love trap. You know I love trap.
Yeah.
Headstrong.
Yep.
That was one of their big hits.
Yeah. They got other songs that I like better than that one, though.
Yeah. They dropped the charges on April.
Okay, now where did you hear that they dropped the charges?
Nobody. One of the Ethan Ralph actually put a message on Twitter saying with a DM from April. She says she's not
Oh,
a drug
really?
addict. She's saying necking them. So, here's the thing. I just want to say this, but the thing is, Ashley LaRue, Aaron's ex-wife, has a restraining order against April.
Yeah, the thing is, the first thing to getting better is to admit you're an addict, and it's even Aaron had said, he didn't want to bring it up until everything came to light, but he even said that, yeah, she was tweaked out the last couple of shows. That here's the way I read this. Here's what's going on. If they drop the charges on her, then that means that she is rolling over on Nick Rekieta and his wife.
Yeah. Bond has said, by the way, Ethan Ralph just said, Bond breaking $50,000 bail set for Nick Rekieta. No alcohol, no drugs are allowed. The duration of bail. Random drug test and monitoring the works.
Okay, so is he out or is he not?
The thing is, it's like I checked when I found out about this. I checked the custody records.
Yes.
She's not on the custody records.
Who's not on the custody records?
April.
No, she doesn't have any kids.
No custody in jail.
Oh, gotcha.
Jail
Yeah,
custody.
yes.
Jail custody.
Yeah, she was let out before the arraignment. So she made some sort of deal, obviously.
But the thing is, on the court record, both Kayla Christine and Nicholas Robert it says court pending.
Yes, they both have court dates. I know she was let go, and I think he may have been, but they both have to show for court. However,
I don't understand this. Is there? I thought they were allowed a speedy trial.
well, it's in August, I believe. So that is rather quick. They got to get all the others that are on the docket first.
Someone made me this logo.
Oh, was it?
No, talking about it, the live. They got my original logo, but they put the live on there.
Okay. Was it Hackrad and Electra?
Electra did the original logo, and then someone on Twitter did the put the green on there.
Okay. They did a good job on that.
Big breaking news. Charges has been dropped against April M. Holt in the Nick Rekieta case. My charges are dropped. I'm not an addict. Someone else did this to me.
Yeah, that's. We know that that's not the case.
How can someone force you to do drugs?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. This is the police report. May 23rd at Ricada home, and Spy was greeted by a girl at the front door who would not let him in. After Ricada refused to provide them the door code, law enforcement used a door ram to get inside and found Kayla M. Holt and 4 juveniles inside. Law enforcement proceeded to search the master bedroom and bathroom, where they found drug paraphernalia, including 3 small baggies that tested positive for cocaine, 8 green tablets that tested for ketamine, and a digital scale, and several other items tested positive for cocaine, charges claimed. Authorities have also found a 6-Sauer AR with several magazines and loose ammunition under the bed, and spent shell casing on the bedroom floor. Located additional firearm and ammunition in the garage, according to court records. Police took Ricada and his wife Kayla into custody. He told law enforcement that he and his wife stayed in the master bedroom, where the law enforcement claimed to find most of the drug paraphernalia, but refused to answer questions about the cocaine, according to court records. This is from Ethan Rowell.
Okay, it
The
seems
Ralph
that
report.
he's. Gotcha.
Yeah, and
Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. There. She needs to admit she has a problem. Is the
yeah,
thing. And it doesn't seem that she is willing to do that. I know Erin had said that she needed to go back to her parents, and when she's making comments like that, she
that
is.
was the police report I was reading.
Yeah, I know that, but what I'm saying is that the initial statement. Yeah. I guarantee you she's probably reaching out to Erin, and Erin's probably saying, no, I'm done. I'm done.
By the way, the incident report has been released. A mandated reporter. It could have been a teacher. Could have been not teacher, because they don't go. The kids don't go to school.
No.
Could be. Could it be? Could it be someone from the meet? Here's the thing. He's got so many people watching his show that are mandated reporters.
Yeah.
He's a law channel. Could it be his partners?
That's a possibility. However, it'd be highly unlikely from a business standpoint, because that would not look good when your named partner is on the front page of doing something so horrific.
Yeah. I just figure you said a mandated reporter, there's people there, could be a doctor.
There's a variety of possibilities.
What's up, Capone? Welcome to the stream. By the way, if anybody that wants to support the stream, we do have a buy me a coffee. If anybody, I do have to say this. I know people are going to say, "Oh, you're." I had someone on Twitter today. They're saying I'm riding coattails of Steel Toe. No, I am saying the truth about things. I'm a third party looking into this.
Well, yeah, and I would say that they could make that case if you had April M. Holt and Erin in the title, but you don't of any of these videos.
I don't put Steel Toe in the titles. I don't put the Ricadas in the titles.
Yeah.
I don't put Ricada in the fucking title. I don't put Nick. or I don't. And the thing is, this is something that I've said before. When Aaron, I said this yesterday, and I said this today, and I got called an idiot for saying this. But I said that Aaron did the right thing to by not letting the kids go back to the potatoes.
Yeah, yeah, and I
And
100%
and
agree.
Ashley LaRue did the right thing.
Yeah, yeah, she's a very level-headed lady, it seems. So,
Yeah, and the thing is I'm a steel toe guy. I've been on. Here's the thing. Aaron gave me one of my starts on Twitch. He didn't know
yeah,
me from Matt. He didn't know me from a hole in the wall. And he let me call in.
yeah, and the way I look at it, I know there's a lot of people that hate them. The thing I can tell you is that in my interactions, they have always been good to me. So, that's all I can say. I know that Capone 609 says, "Stupid Carl thought it was a work."
Carl from Who Are
Uh,
These Podcasts?
yeah, I don't know how it is that Carl came to that conclusion, and it may be because there's so many people that are just doing the most god awful works that is out
Thank
there.
you.
But that's something that could
See you
permanently.
tomorrow. See you Monday. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry if I'm late talking over you. I just didn't listen
Oh,
to
it's okay.
things.
It's okay. But
But
yeah,
I want to say I'm gonna send. Here's what I'm gonna do is WATP. I might want to cover this tomorrow when they do their recording.
say what?
WATP does uh does recording.
Yeah. Yeah, Carl's gonna have to backtrack that. I mean, that's the only thing that because it doesn't look good on him now, um, with what he said in terms of that situation being on the record. He's
Yeah,
he's he's gonna have to backtrack that, and I don't know where he's getting his information from. Um, but Carl has been making some statements that recently that I don't know where he's getting his information from, like Vince being muttering J. I don't believe that Vince is muttering J. I think it's somebody probably in Vince's circle, possibly, but I don't see that being linked to him in any way, shape, or form.
yeah. And what people don't understand, if anybody, this is something that I do this is something that I've always talked about. I've always said what's done in the dark will come out at light.
Yep, and that's very true. That's very true.
What's done in the dark will come out at light. Ray DeVito makes his triumphant return to the. Oh God. Ray DeVito's back with the Shuli Network.
Oh, is he? Okay. I guess they worked out their issues, it sounds like.
Yeah,
So,
with the TSN.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, so, I'm sure they're both going to get a bunch of crap for that, but, I mean, hey, it's.
Ray DeVito.
Yeah, and the thing is that it may be a smart decision, smart business decision on both of their ends to do so. And if so,
Yeah,
you gotta realize it's not about what kind of entertainment it is, but rather,
yeah,
if it's good or bad, it's like, does it make business sense? So, these are always things that people don't think of. I don't like this guy, so he shouldn't be there. Yeah, but does it make business sense? Does it bring people to the Shirley Network? And does it do well for Ray as well? Does it put him into a better place?
yeah. So here's the thing. What Steel Toe what they need to do is they need to get her some. She doesn't want no help. She like you said, like people said before on the couple streams ago, we need to figure it out. We need to figure out they need to figure out this.
Well, I'm sure that they're trying, especially her parents. But the thing is, other than the only thing that I think that they could probably even legally do is put her on a 72-hour hold. That's
In a
probably
mental
the only thing.
hospital. In a mental hospital.
Yes, and then that right there would put her in the right frame of mind to work through her drug issues. But in order to do that, they have to prove that she is suicidal. And there's no indications that really
By the way,
show that that's the
last time,
case.
hey, I'm checking the Ricado Twitter. The last time he's report May 20th, he
Yeah,
says going live at 11 for his civil suit.
yeah, and that's just weird the way he's been handling that because the guy is suing him for calling him a word
A
that
pedo,
YouTube doesn't like. Yes.
a pedo.
And yeah, and he kept going and referring to the guy as that on his stream.
Yeah.
So, that goes to show you the guy's messed up and that he's not going to win that case.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's like he wants to act like, and the thing is, we're not sitting here bashing Ricada. We're not here bashing Steel Toe. Here's the thing: we are just two outsiders looking in this.
Yeah, and I was a drug addict 23 years ago.
I didn't
Okay,
know that.
so
I'm sorry.
no, it's okay. It's okay. It's something that I had
What drug? Do you mind me asking? What
heroin.
drug? BT, Bactar.
No, straight up heroin, not the street stuff. But yep. And
Did you? Let me ask because I've heard that. Was it because of painkillers?
no.
Because
It was because
I've heard that people they got addicted to painkillers and then when they can get painkillers they went to heroin.
yeah, that's what a lot of the people are doing now. For me, it was just, I did every drug that came my way at that time. And I had to hit rock bottom and I had to realize a reality that I had to realize some things about me, that things had to change. Otherwise, my life was not going to progress forward.
Yeah.
And that, I would be in a bad place my entire life. And, I had to come to a place where I had to hit rock bottom. And I haven't touched a drug since.
I just want to say something. The one thing that I want to say is number one, I didn't know you were going through that shit, and I'm sorry.
Oh, that was 23 years ago, man. It's something that is in my rear view mirror. And
Matt
now,
wants to know, how did you quit?
oh God, that is a crazy story. What ended up happening was I found out that a friend of mine who was coming to visit me had died in a car wreck on the way to see me in college in Brevard. And what ended up happening is I went and I shot up the most heroin I had ever had. And I woke up 2 days later with the needle still in my arm in my dorm room. And at that time I was an atheist and I was into pagan rituals and all that stuff. And at Brevard College, you're required to take a religious class. And so it was a requirement for that because it's a private college. And so I woke up, pulled the needle out of my arm, and I found myself on my knees praying. And I said, is there any way in the world that there's a God that can forgive me the things that I had done in my life? And I ended up reading John chapter 8, where the woman comes before Yeshua, comes before Jesus. And they said, the law of Moses says we should stone such a woman. What say you? And he said, those of you who live without sin, cast the first stone. And, through my rabbinic teachings, I realized that they were trying to trick Yeshua. now by saying, that she needed to immediately be stoned, which wasn't the case in the law of Moses. She had to go before the Sanhedrin. She hadn't gone before the Sanhedrin. And they always try to
Yeah.
get people out of the death penalty, not throw them in it.
Hey, Chris, I just want to say that I do watch a lot of drama channels. I do watch a lot of Locale Live with Buggy, Wings, and Keem.
All right.
You're in the bathroom.
No, I'm over here. Defrosting some burgers. I'm gonna make some burgers for dinner tonight. I haven't eaten all day because I just been feeling sick, but I'm feeling good enough to eat now, so I decided to thaw out some burger meat.
Yeah. I just want to say thank you for. Um, so, what do you think about this? What do you think about like these people saying that Aaron did the wrong thing? Aaron did a stream today. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Aaron had a stream today where he had a guy named Vito.
Okay.
He also had Ethan Ralph with the kill stream, and he also had I think he had Jesse PS from Pod
Okay.
Awful.
And people think he was wrong in doing that. I didn't watch it, so I don't know what he said.
No,
So I don't know what they're saying he was
no.
wrong about. But the thing I will say is that I think the amount of attention all of this is getting
I see. By the way, I see Merch is reading my Twitter again
okay.
because
Yeah, I
he
think
just retweeted. I retweeted a tweet from Mercado Law, and he retweeted it.
oh, gotcha.
By the way, I got people watching my show. Merce even donated $3.33 to the PayPal.
Oh, well, that's good. I've never talked with Mersh. I don't know the gentleman, but I hear
I love like here's the thing, he's been so crucified for stuff that he said in the past. Him and Royce have been crucified, but I think he's a good person. I think Merce is a good person. I think that we live in a world now that you can't, you can't go and say things now that without people getting butthurt about it.
Yeah, see, and I don't know the gentleman, but I do know he's kind of a big deal over on Rumble. And the thing
Yeah.
is that whenever you have a big audience like that, you are going to get people that give you a lot of crap, and that just kind of comes with the territory. So, it's one of those things.
I would love to have Merch on my show. I would love to have Merch on my show.
Gotcha. Yeah, see,
Because here's the thing. Sorry.
Oh, I was just going to say that I make up my mind about people based upon my interactions with them, not what people tell me.
Yeah. Me, what do you think about me?
What about you?
What do you think? People always told people that I was a bad guy. What do you think about me?
Well, Jake, you have your moments where you kind of go off the rails. Let's be honest. And that right there, some people, it affects them differently than it does other people. Some of us can shrug it off and all that stuff. Some people, they take it really personally.
Yeah.
I think you're a good kid that's trying to get things started and all that stuff, but you also need to, kind of work on those issues, and we all have issues that we all have to work on. So don't think that I'm attacking you or anything. Everybody
I'm
has stuff
not.
they need to work on.
Let me tell you something. I've been dealing with things lately where I have to, you know, I didn't. I've done some stuff in my past. I'm not great. I'm not. I'm not perfect.
Yeah, yeah. Well, nobody is, but sometimes, Jake, the best thing to do is to think before you act. Take some time, chill out. Before you send the infamous "fu" your blocked email.
Yeah, like I do sometimes.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
some people didn't even get the FU. They just got the block.
Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, just take and I realize that a person's anger and temper can sometimes cause them to not see things clearly. That's why you always got to take time in every single instance and, say, hey, before I say anything, before I act, let me wait just a minute.
Yeah. I do apologize if I did disrespect anybody.
It's all good. Just, act differently in the future. That's the best thing to do. We all screw up. We all mess up. The thing is to just, uh, change the pattern of behavior.
Yeah. And I love that you are my friend. I know that I know I've not been like trying I've been trying my best
Oh, gotcha.
to stay out of trouble and all that. And I tried to take a break yesterday after doing 4 streams on Wednesday night, Thursday morning. I tried to take a break and then I got thrown in. And then the big news came in about the cicadas, and I had to jump on and do a stream. So, yay me!
Yeah, you. By the way, you got a celebrity in your chat right there.
I know.
Yeah, Mr. Doodle. I like the stuff that Mr. Doodle has on Twitter.
Hey, you didn't give me your Twitter yet.
Yes.
You haven't followed me yet.
Have I not?
Yeah, I'm right now. I'm like, I think Mutter and Jay. People think Mutter and Jay is Vince.
Yeah, I don't think there's any. I don't think there's any substantial evidence for anybody to make that claim. Personally, I think it could be somebody his within his circle, but I don't think it's him.
Yeah. People are asking, what is your Twitter handle? You don't want to give it out?
No, because I have to go under an assumed name over there because of all the crazies that are out there.
Yeah. Hey, answer me one question. Kevin Dumbfuck says you're more autistic than I am.
Well, he may need to learn about autism then, because autism is now under a spectrum. I have Asperger's syndrome, and you're on the
But
other end of the spectrum.
I also have Asperger's.
Uh,
He says you're more, but you're more. You said he said that you're more Asperger's than I am.
okay, I don't think he understands what that word means, but he's always drunk anyway, so why should it matter?
He pissed on his friend's belongings.
Yeah, that's a guy that anywhere he goes, he pisses off everybody everywhere he goes. Nobody is willing to work with him. So I mean, so it's at some point you have to look at your life and say maybe the problem's not everybody else. That's something I've had to do. We've all had to
Yeah.
do that. He still, at his age, still refuses to do that. I learned that about when I was about 10 years younger than him.
He needs to learn a lot. He sits over there and then he quits and then he comes back.
Yeah, he does that every now and then when he wants a certain person to start giving him a lot of money again.
David Chandler.
Yeah, I don't like the way people take advantage of David. That crap pisses me off.
You know, I told David how David hasn't been to my stream since I told him to fuck off.
Yeah, that probably wasn't a good idea, but you know,
But
I've had conversations with David. David's a good guy. People
yeah, and
don't see David as
I
the
do
person.
apologize. I apologize about what happened.
Yeah,
It I
well,
was in
make
a bad headspace. I was in a bad headspace, and I was in a bad headspace. And sometimes I see when you're in that headspace, you see red.
yeah. Well, make a point to send him an email apologizing.
I don't have his
Because
email.
okay, well, if you have any of his other contact information, I don't think he wants me to give out his contact information. So, any way that you used to reach him, reach out that way.
Yeah. By
So,
the way, Holyoke Joe is in the Twitch part now.
oh, gotcha.
Oh, and by the way, we still have a goal to deal with, and if anybody that wants to, um, help with the goals, the $20 goal, it helps with And the thing is, it's we got Lunatic Lounge coming up in about 2 hours. I hope you're ready to do the Lunatic Lounge, Chris.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be on screen or if I'm just gonna do it like I'm doing now. I'll see how I feel by then. I'm feeling a little bit better than I was earlier, but I'm gonna have to gauge everything and see.
By the
It
way,
should be a good show though because I got a message
by the
from.
way, shout out to my friend Dixie Cuddles. Wednesday she had to go back in and have some surgery. She had to get another implant.
Oh gosh, what kind of implant?
Tooth implant. The
Ooh,
first one didn't stick, so they had to go. She said they had to go deeper in the bone.
in the long run, the better way to go about it is just to get dentures. Because then you don't have to worry
But the thing
about.
is, she said that this was bothering her 14 years ago. She had this issue for 14 years, and
Yeah,
14 years ago she was supposed to get an implant, but the problem is that they couldn't afford it.
well, dentures are a lot cheaper, and the procedure, you can get in to have it be done within like 2 weeks usually.
Why did Kyoto shave his hair?
I think he just needed a fresh start. I'm guessing. I
Yeah.
never asked him.
By the way, thank you for all those videos you sent.
Oh, no worries.
Next time can you send videos that are not MOVs so I don't have to
Well,
so I can put them.
that's the format that the phone app uh, for Parrot spits out. So there's no,
Yeah.
and I just take it and spit it out and then have it, send them right over to you. You could download yourself a little converter. However, there's a lot of free converters that'll put it in the format you wanted.
Yeah, I just want to share something with. I want to say this.
You still there?
Sorry, I'm still here.
No. Okay. Sounded like you were getting ready to say something.
Yeah. I hear TV running.
TV running. That might be my fan.
Hey
On
Natalie,
that.
how you doing, sweetheart?
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Watch Flano Hooligan.
Houlihan, kick.com/Flannel Houlihan. Mondays,
Okay, I'm
Wednesdays,
not
and Fridays, 7 p.m. Eastern.
familiar with that show. What is that one about?
It's basically planned. He does a stream where he does like a talk show and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
very cool.
Plan is one of those crazy Canadians that
Oh, we got a crazy Canadian on the Lunatic Lounge. He's a good guy though.
what's his name?
Bobby Nick.
Dottie Nick Havens.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and by the way, I just want to say I wish you a Merry Christmas.
Yeah, you're a little bit off on that one there, buddy.
Sorry. Matt says Bobby is showing him how to smoke 4 packs a day.
Yeah, he'll do that. He'll do that.
If you hang out with Bobby, he's going to give you cancer.
I'll tell you, the guy needs to slow down a little bit with that. My goodness.
Owen hasn't been messing with me lately.
Oh, well, that's good. Maybe he's moved on.
I heard that he's not part of Boombastic Media anymore.
Oh, really?
You know Matt from Boombastic Media?
I can't say that I do. I don't know all of these other podcasts and all that stuff. I don't. I don't.
You know what? Opie is live right now. Matt had his baby. Matt's wife was pregnant.
Oh, Matt, that's in the
Ma-
chat.
No, Matt from Get Parts, the owner of Get Parts. Beer
Oh, that's the
Garden.
bar. That's the bar he goes to.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, Baruch Hashem.
Excuse me?
I said Baruch Hashem.
Baruch Hashem. What does that
Yep.
mean?
Yeah, it means it's Hebrew. It means praise God.
Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah. I was taught, when I was in the when I went to church and stuff, we were taught at one of the pastor. I was watching their service, and one of the pastors teaching people how to do selfies.
You got to be kidding me.
No,
Oh goodness.
he did a sermon about selfies.
Oh God.
It was about our First Baptist church here in town, and the pastor, I think, was a little bit. He was older.
Okay.
Yeah, so a lot of people. So people over there, they're all right. I want to say that it's so awesome to talk to someone that knows more than I do. And since we couldn't get Vince the lawyer or a real lawyer on here to talk about the Ricada case, you were the next best thing.
Dude, I only did a semester at pre-law and got the hell out of that program. I don't know. And that, dude, that was 24 years ago, so I don't remember hardly any of it.
But you knew a lot more. You know a lot about law. But I don't know the statute of limitations in Minnesota.
Well, it depends upon the crime. The same is true in any state. You always got to look up what it is. In terms of the crimes that they're involved
And I
in,
don't know if they're breaking any child labor laws.
no, because child labor laws would be like if you had children working for you. And then if they are at a certain age, making them work as much, they can't go over a certain amount of hours a week if they're in school and things like that. But they weren't, as far as I know, they weren't employing any children. Statute of limitations, there's nothing that a statute of limitation is in relation to if something has happened a long time ago, and then you take, for instance, the things that what's his name, Harvey Weinstein did, or that
No.
Bill Cosby did, that those were so many years back, some of those things could not have been tried again. But so that's what the statute of limitations is there's a cap on certain things that you can't go and charge somebody for a crime 30 years later.
Here's the thing. This is from Fox 9, Minneapolis, St. Paul. Nick Rekieta, Minnesota lawyer and YouTuber facing drug charges. Minnesota-based lawyer and online legal analyst Nick Rekieta is facing drug charges in Curry County. Rekieta was arrested Thursday along with his wife and fellow online personality. His wife Kayla and fellow online personality did not say they did not say April Imholt. Great. Prosecutors filed charges against his on Friday, said agreed to present child endangerment and gross misdemeanor firearm charge.
Yeah, see, and if they're not mentioning her in the news reports, that says to me that she has made a deal. She's about to fold on them. And let me tell you what's going to happen here. When you have 3 addicts and every single one of them are being offered a deal, because I have a feeling that the wife has probably also been either seeking a deal or has been given one, it ends up becoming a feeding frenzy.
Yeah,
they start destroying one another.
He has 150,000 followers on Twitter and 450 subscribers on YouTube. 450,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah.
This is something that I see a lot of people when they get arrested and stuff. They can actually lose their YouTube over this shit. I've seen this is what happened with EDP 445. I've seen other people lose their YouTube channels over. This is what J Station. This is the reason why J Station lost his channel, because he got arrested a few times. He got arrested. EDP didn't get arrested because that child predator, that predator poacher guy, was not legit. But
yeah, see, and a lot of the things will also come down to if their crime dealt with something that, you take, for instance, those who are involved in CP, for instance. Those type of people, are not allowed to use a computer for the type of crimes that Nick has done. There's nothing to take that away from him.
Yeah.
He would have to be in something like CP or stalking or, something like that, harassment.
I just also want to say, do reminder of this. We are a small funded channel I'm a small funded channel. And if anybody watches the show live, not live, hit the like button. Sorry if I'm not talking, I'm doing some stuff. By the way, do you ever seen the movie Super Size Me?
I have heard about it. I've never seen it.
The person who made Super Size Me died.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that was kind of a big. That movie, from if I remember correctly, was kind of a big deal in the early 2000s. I think.
Yeah. I just want to say thank you so much for the people that have supported the channel. I do, guys. I gotta promote this due to the fact that people are not promote. I have less Patreon patrons than Earl Skakel.
I don't know who that is.
He's a Dabbleverse guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
By the
got
way,
out of that.
patreon.com/Hudson World Order, guys. If any that wants to say my name, Owen is around you. Say my name. It's a running game. You're cooking something?
Yeah. Yep, I'm making my burger.
If anybody that wants to go check out the Patreon, we come for that, please. I'm a small creator on this platform.
Have you tried Locals?
I have Locals.
Yeah, Locals seems to do a lot better than Patreon.
I have it on my Rumble. I have it on my Rumble. I have it a link to my Rumble already.
Oh, gotcha. Hopefully, I feel better this weekend so I can do my Locals only thing.
By the way, if you do Rumble Studio, you could actually link your Locals in your Rumble. You could actually do it through Rumble Studio.
You don't even need to use Rumble Studio to do that. Whenever you go into Rumble, you just go in
Locals.
Or no, when you go into Rumble, there's a thing asking you if you have a Locals, and it'll go and
I'm
put
talking about local live stream. I can do it through Locals. That's what I did before.
Oh,
but you can do it through
gotcha.
Rumble
Okay.
Studio. You can do it through Rumble Studio too.
Well, I bet you, do they do it as an RTMP? Because if so, then I could probably do it.
No. You could actually hook your Locals up to the thing. You could do Rumble and Locals together.
Okay. Well, you know what I do is I go and make a link that is, I go and make a link on Rumble, do a live stream on Rumble that is, oh, what is it? It's unlisted, and then I go and post that in Locals.
But you can actually do it through Rumble Studio and also through Locals website. You can do it live through Local. Oh, someone's here. Who is it? It is. Seriously, we're fixing the end, and this guy has to fucking show up.
And I will always
Hey, Scott.
love you. I will always.
By the way, the first time I've ever Locals, Dr. Drew was shilling it. Dr. Drew was shilling Locals.
Yeah, and Locals is a lot better than whatchamacallit. A lot better than
Patreon.
Patreon, yeah.
Hey, did you guys hear about April?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just talked about it, genius. Did you hear about Princess Di? By the way, Princess Di died.
Died.
When?
A couple minutes ago.
In a car wreck?
Yeah.
I knew it.
She died like years ago. How many years was that, Chris?
It was when I was in high school, so it was in the 90s.
I read in the paper was it a couple months ago? I read about it.
Hey, so no Tokay today?
No, Tokay only does Wednesdays.
You know, and on the last 15 minutes of the show.
Yes, you're a feature.
Yeah. I'm an asshole.
Nah.
You know, I just want to say thank you so much for giving me a chance
You're welcome.
to shut up, Scott. You're the one that spilled Coke on your mic.
Oh goodness. Hey, Scott. Did you have were you on BF today?
Yeah, I was on there.
Yeah,
Okay.
Bob.
Good.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I just want to tell you that
By the way,
I'm gonna stop putting stuff on Instagram.
Why is that?
what's Instagram?
Because I post the clips through StreamYard. I post clips through Instagram. Through
Oh,
my
gotcha.
personal Instagram, and if I have a clip that by the way, I'm also going to be doing. By the way, did you know that Princess Di died?
When?
Like 20 years ago.
I just read about 2 weeks ago.
Why does it sound like we just had this conversation?
Did you know that? By the way, did you know that Donald Trump is now president?
He will be.
I heard he's going to
again,
run for
hopefully.
president. Yeah.
Yeah, he's going against Hillary Clinton.
Wow.
Oh.
Your thyness.
I'm just joking, Chris.
Yeah.
I'm just joking with him. I'm just trying to make him cuss.
He gives me bad news. And then I never know what to believe.
By the way, Stormy married Smokey.
No, it didn't. No, she didn't. I know better than that. Come on.
I have no clue who that is.
Now you're just messing with me.
She became a lesbian and married Marissa. Sorry.
Yeah, that might have been a little bit over the line there, Jake.
Yeah.
By the way, David Bobby's actually my real dad.
Oh, now you've really pissed him off.
Yeah, no. What's he say about it?
He doesn't even know yet.
Why him?
We need to go on Maury Povich.
Why him? Why Bobby?
He knows his rock. He knows his rock stars.
Well, so does Scott.
I know my shit better than he does. He's a poser.
Hey, all right. Any plugs?
He can't play guitar. He can't play. I got his bass guitar because he can't play it.
True.
Any plugs, guys? Any plugs?
But
just got here. Is there going to be a guitar guys?
Is there going to be guitar guys this week?
You know?
Yeah, should be. I'm pretty sure I'll be feeling better by then.
And Joey Stanhope, not Joey Stanhope.
Joey Van Onstrand?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be there.
I have as you know, I got the Esteban I can show on
that's right.
on there. And I had that friend that was going to come in, but he had a death in the family, and I told him just to holler at me when he felt like coming in. So he may or may not be able to come in.
Well, Just let him know, Scott. The offer is always open.
All right. Yeah, that's kind of why I told him. He said thanks, and now I've left him alone for a few days. I don't know if he. Some guys like to keep going to get their minds off things. Some people need time off.
Yeah. Hey, Scott. Do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what you are. All right. Hey, Scott. I just want to say, hello, Frisco. Wrong guy. That's
hello, Frisco.
Oh God.
Hey, Scott. Hey, I got some news. I got some. I want to talk to you about behind the wall.
Hello, Frisco.
There's something that a certain person told a certain person from the. There's a clip of you and Kate putting your my top clip on my channel is you putting your foot over your head.
No, I didn't know it was a top clip, but I do know of the clip.
Scott's a celebrity. That's why.
Scott is the best in the world.
Darn right.
Oh, I got pictures of Tiffany and Electra's armpits for the competition, for the armpit competition.
Oh God.
Ew.
What?
Leave it to Scott.
You like it too? You into it?
No,
All right,
it's more your thing.
Guys, I think we're gonna call it here. Thanks for sharing.
Thanks for sharing.
All right, bye, guys.
Who's sharing?